What's up, everybody? A Nitrogang live stream is back. Let's see what we got. So this time I try to do a good job by scheduling it. So hopefully everybody got the notifications. I put like a community post the other day, and you know, on my Instagram account too. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got people coming into the room. I'm gonna wait a little bit. This is gonna be very exciting. To be honest with you, I could do separate videos on basically everything here, but I figured, you know, a little bit of Friday night entertainment can't hurt anybody, right? This is a giant box. There's a giant RC inside here. We're gonna talk about this in a little bit because, you know, let's wait for the rest of the Nitrogang to get here, right? We don't want to cut them off. It's not like you're driving an Armor down, you know, the straight there and you just cut everybody off because, you know, you're an Armor driver. That's just a joke, man. I really don't hate Armor, guys, although I do like their 3S lineup. Let's see what we got in the comments. That's just nasty. What's up, man? Another Brad brother. KGM 5512. Oscar Oquendo. Hey, man. Oh, these are like basically everybody that leaves me comments on all the new videos that come out. Let's see, we're gonna put hi all. What's up? It's kind of hard for me to type because I'm in like this very confined zone, right? You see, like I can't even really open up my eyes because I have to try to fit everything on this table. We got a giant box here. We got an associated MGT. We got a pizza. That's right. I said I was gonna cook a pizza on the live stream, and I will be doing that. No joke. Oh, Jeremy White is here, guys. I want you all to give Jeremy White, he's in the comments here. I'm reading it right now. Give him a big shout out. This package, what you see here, he donated this to the channel. So no joke, this is a giant gas RC he donated to me. And in fact, the shirt, the Nitrogang shirt, him and his wife made for me. I really appreciate that because for me, marketing, I honestly kind of hate marketing, which is pure irony because I had an A. Yeah, back in college, I got an A in my marketing class, right? I was an accounting and business finance major, in case anybody was wondering. Okay, what do we got? Nitro and pizza, awesome. Yeah, that's right. We're not going to deny that. And this chair, by the way, do you want to see what's on the back of this chair? This is a Nitrogang director's chair. Guys, check this out. Nobody but this guy can actually sit in this chair, in case anybody was wondering. No, only this guy, right? This guy. He's the only one who can sit in this chair. All right, time for me to sit back down. Let's see, we got 26 people so far over here. I'm going to wait until we hit a couple more. I scheduled this a little bit later than I normally do. You know, this is honestly like kind of my workout time. So, man, I'm cutting into that schedule for the Nitrogang, guys. I'm just cutting into it. Let's see. A Go Fast RC. LOL, who else is working on an RC car while watching the stream? I am proud of you, bro, Go Fast RC. I am really proud of you. That's what you gotta do. Let's see, Malo213 is here. He is the LST king. He always loves the LST videos. And dude, I am editing the newer LST break-in video right now, so it should be out probably, I'm hoping maybe, you know, next week or this week. I record things like ahead of time, you know, just because of editing purposes. For me, it's easier. I do have a day job that is my sponsor, so, you know, I'm pretty much dedicated to my day job sponsor to begin with. Let's see. Oh, we got the RC Gamer says, you're famous in Bakersfield, California. Man, I am honestly honored a little bit. I've been to California numerous times. Like years ago, I had family members that lived over there, so great town. I know you guys have like huge hobby stores. Where I live here in the Northeast of America, the hobby stores are like tiny little hobby stores, you know. Everyone that owns them is like old. They never know who you are when you walk in. Basically me. Okay, we got 30, almost 40 people in the stream now. I want you guys to know that this stream is not going to be cut off like the last one was because I figured out a battery solution to my camera. So when I say it's over, it's going to be over. The question is, do you want to see me put the pizza on? So this is the power plug and the extension. Put it here in the chat. Who wants me to plug the pizza? And this honestly is kind of revolutionary. I don't know if many of you guys have seen like a pizza like this before. Well, you've seen the pizza. It's a frozen pizza, right? But the question is, how is it literally going to cook on the table with all these RCs here? That's a situation. Only I do that. Only the Nitrogang does that. Okay, let's see. Nice pizza we got. Yeah. Well, this is actually just like a frozen pizza from Costco. It ain't really about the pizza. It's about the way I'm gonna cook it. And I have a legit pizza cutter right over here, in case you were wondering how I'm gonna eat it. Well, I'm gonna cut it with this. Let's see. Plug it in, bro. Yeah, how do you say this? Physics says plug it in. Colin9988 says cook pizza. Plug it in from everybody. Well, we're gonna plug this in right now. Okay, I already have it preset. Okay, so what happens is, it's pretty interesting. It's basically a turntable device right here, right? And I have a timer on top. You guys just can't see it, but I'll just put the timer on. You know, it'll be ready when I say it's ready, basically. And we have heating on the top, so there's an element below here. You just can't see it from the perspective of the camera now. And this, I guess you would call this like the spinning table. It's also heated on the bottom. So you literally have two cooking elements. One on top and one on the bottom of, you know, the tray. It's going to be interesting. I predict this will take about like 15 minutes to fully cook. This is a pretty awesome pizza. It's starting to smell a little bit like, you know, burning pizza, but that's normal. Just, I guess you could call this the pizza break-in, right? So to say. All right. Let's see. Plug it in to get that rich nitro taste. That's what we're doing. We're getting that nitro pizza, baby. Let's see. It's burning a little bit up in here, but that's okay because I kind of washed this before and think I didn't wash off a lot of the oils, but it doesn't matter. I could open up the window. I'm sitting right by the window. That's right. By the way, guys, are you liking my new printed out materials over here? It's pretty serious stuff, I know. Okay, looks like the smoke has burned off from the pizza, from the tray rather, I should say, because it's a heated, like a bed, pizza bed, whatever you want to call it. Let's see, we got What's Up Nitro Gang from Mighty Mike. Paul Pochi, Louisiana Nitro Gang in the house. Hey guys, hey guys. Let's see what else we got. So this pizza is already kind of like, if I put my hand under here, it is hot, guys. Pretty interesting cooking style. You can get this pizza cooker on Amazon. You can cook like whatever you want with it. You know, basically anything that will fit under this, you know, location. So basically cooks it. It's like an open air fryer. There's a fan inside here that's blowing hot air constantly all around. But I can normally sit here, like I can pass my hand like this around it, and it's okay. It's not too hot. We got LTRC. Yo, Hybrid, you ever gonna do a RC collection video? That is a good question. Like, for me to do that would be very hard because I have so many damn RCs. And honestly, I could probably talk about each one for like 15 minutes, so I'd run out of memory space. That's really the limitation, you know? When you like something so much, you tend to blab too much. Let's see, Sam and Tara. Big bro shout out. Thumbs up. Thanks, man. Thumbs up. You know what? I'm gonna give my own video a thumbs up here. I'm watching the live stream with you guys on my MacBook Air right here. Let's see. Malo213 says, cooking prison style. Man, you know, you want to have pizza and you want to talk about RC. I don't know what else I could do, you know? This is just what it comes down to. Okay, while the pizza is being cooked, we have the timer here. I'm going to add a little bit more time to it. You could see the pizza's already technically starting to, the cheese is melting a little bit on top here. And it doesn't smell or anything. I could, like, basically sit normally here with the pizza. Let me give you an update before we do anything on this T-Max. This was featured, I gotta get it up. This was featured in my previous video, right? This is the Too Many Problems T-Max. So it has these terrible wheel extenders. And I asked many of you guys, like, how to remove those wheel extenders. And, you know, I tried everything. So the wheel extension is still here. The axle is still inside. Nothing has worked. It is basically, at this point, what I'll have to do is buy new axles and buy new axle carriers. I don't know how else to really get rid of this. This is not twisted. It's not pressed in. I've tried everything possible, guys. Trust me, I'm the king of, like, cheap to free RC repairs. And if I haven't been able to fix it, well, it's just something wrong with it. Okay, man, pizza's smelling good over here. What else we got on the table? Schumacher over here, right? So this is the Schumacher Xtr 3E. I had a pickup video on this a while ago. I bought it used for like a cup. I think I bought two of them for like maybe 60 bucks. You know, it was a disaster. Now, what I've been up to, let me give you an update. Oh, gotta be careful over here. Don't want nothing falling on the pizza, you know? What I've been up to is basically rebuilding the pull starter. So this is the pull starter. It was completely destroyed, but check this out, guys. The pull starter actually works now. So I might do a video on this soon, you know, how you can repair, rebuild your brand new pull start. Don't think I just put the spring back in. I didn't just put the spring back in here, because guess what? An RC buddy of mine, I don't know if he's gonna watch this, but Charlie, you the man, he gave me some cord like this. Basically, I just wound up using this as the pull start string. He gave me some cord, and then he gave me, you know, I guess like a homemade wooden handle. Now, of course, you could use your regular handle from the pull start, but yeah, you know, this has actually worked. The pull start is now fully savable. I have no doubt that this will easily work. Look at that spring. It's ideal. Absolutely nothing wrong. This is a Thunder Tiger pull start, and guys, this on eBay is like 50 bucks. I didn't want to go and buy one for like an old RC like this. But let me show you the chassis itself, where I'm at right now. So I'm pretty much almost nowhere. My goal here is right now just to get the engine unseized. The motor is seized. It has to be disassembled and cleaned, but at least now I have a reliable starting mechanism, so to say. The 3-speed in this, that's right, I said 3-speed, baby. The 3-speed actually spins. You see that? So it's not seized. Highly surprising. You will almost never find the Schumacher Menace. I'm sorry, the XTR. This is, some people call this the Desert Storm, but it's really the XTR. This is before the Menace. You'll almost never find a 3-speed that is not broken or seized. So this is actually pretty good. Very interesting RC. This is basically about 19 years old at this point. Schumacher was a pretty top-level race brand, but like I gotta say, in my opinion, they made a lot of really silly decisions with this. So this uses a metal chassis. This is not aluminum, guys. This is metal. Okay, the pipe they used for a .21 displacement engine, look at how tiny the pipe is. You know, it's not really ideal. So generally, why do I say that? The reason is the pipe is an expansion chamber, and the size of that expansion chamber is very important, and it has to match, well, more or less be in line with the displacement of the motor. Now, these motors are very, very good. .21 Thunder Tiger big block motors. Okay, but more on this later. I'm going to get this off the table, and we'll move on slowly. If you guys have any questions about it, put in the chat. I'm going to take a minute to read the chat right now. Okay, what we got? Yeah, the famous yellow chassis. That's right, bro. The famous yellow metal chassis. That's what those things... Oh, we got 5th Scale or Bust RC. What's up, Nitrogang? Guys, subscribe to 5th Scale or Bust RC. He is, like, you know, building, like, the ultimate Baja. He is, one of my friends, I talk to him, you know, once in a while. He's donated some parts to my channel. I really appreciate that. He has one of the, I think, the only in the world, the RC Max dual splash engines. You know, the other day I did a video with the Primal Mt, and oh, look at that. Before we continue, look at how evenly the pizza is cooking. This is one even pizza right here. You know, I don't know how else to call it. Add a little more time there. I don't want to overcook the pizza, you know. But yeah, look at that. Super even, guys. What do we got? Anyways, who liked that Primal electric conversion video? I read a lot of the comments, and oh, we got Parkour Personal Training PT. What's up, man? This guy watches almost all of my videos. Great comments. Loving the vids, man. How's the Savage going? Well, the Savage, it needs to be broken in. It needs to be assembled a little bit more. You know, I'm a little bit busy now with some other videos I gotta do. Some of the RCs I work on aren't even mine. In fact, 5th Scale or Bust RC sent me a Traxxas Nitro Slash that I'm still fixing. I did the first video on that, but I have to get back to that because it needs to get returned to the owner. You know what I'm saying? I have Jeremy White, one of my Patreon supporters. Really appreciate the guy. I think him and his wife and probably some family members are watching this stream. So I want to say hi to all of you. Jeremy is the man, and the trucks he runs, they're the best in the world, okay? Especially that Ford Ranger pickup he has. Anyway, the Primal MT, you guys saw that electric conversion? That thing blew me away. Wow, it was fast. Some people were saying, oh, it's not as good as the gas. Well, I guess they mean they wanted more power. Let me put it this way. That electric conversion maintains literally the entire drivetrain that the gas truck came with. Do I have a picture of it? Yeah. Here's a picture of the original Primal Mt, the gas one, you know, from my main video on my homepage right over here. That thing was great. I mean, in terms of money, if you're looking to double the speed of something, that is going to be your best bet. You know, a lot of times people buy larger displacement engines, but in reality, they're getting maybe a couple % more speed because the RPM difference is not that much more in a bigger displacement engine. Actually, it's lower RPM. So the Primal MT on that electric conversion, it doubled its factory speed. So you're talking about 100% improvement. I don't know what else you could have. Okay, so the pizza's almost getting fully cooked. Let's see, as it turns around over here, I can see the cheese is really nicely melted. What do you guys think about the pizza? I'm gonna read it in the comments right here. I'm pretty sure some of you are surprised by this cooking method, right? I don't think anyone's ever cooked a pizza on the same table as a bunch of RCs. Oh, what are we gonna drink, you're wondering? Well, we got carrot juice or vodka today. I'm kidding, I forgot to get the vodka. But we always got the carrot juice, baby. Okay. You know, if you're gonna eat pizzas, you gotta drink some juice. What can I tell you? That's just how it is. What do we got? Did you unbox it yet? I'm not sure what RC you're talking about. Derek Hits, did you unbox it yet? Which, oh, you mean this one? I'm gonna open it up in a little bit. I want to turn the pizza off first. Oh man, it's getting pretty crispy up in there. Maybe one more minute, and we're gonna turn it off. Let's see. That pizza needs 2 speeds. Ha ha ha! That's a good one. 2-speed pizza, baby. That'd be pretty funny, actually. You need nitro juice with the pizza, mate. The RC addict. That was pretty funny. I don't know if I'll ever reach that point, actually. Let's see. No drink shock oil. Someone said, Tom W, no drink shock oil. Actually, shock oil is fairly expensive. I'll probably never drink that. It's just not very cost effective. Carrot juice is cheaper than shock oil. You know, what can I tell you? Just how it is. Okay, so the pizza's almost done. I'm gonna have it like one more revolution around here. I guess you could call this 1 RPM pizza, right? If you measured how many RPMs this pizza gets, maybe, well, more than 1 RPM a minute, but Happy Traveler says, any suggestions for a cheap competition engine? Honestly, I don't run a lot of competition engines. I just run what is reliable, what runs, and what will always start. Dynamite is like the cheapest alternative for you to go. If you're looking for like competition engines, you need starter boxes, you need batteries for those starter boxes. It's a whole thing. I wouldn't say this channel is particularly tailored to those answers, to be honest with you, but cannot go wrong with OS. That's just what it is. Today, a lot of the engine manufacturers are highly limited. Okay, the pizza is almost done. I'm going to turn it off. Guys, look at that. The cheese is bubbling. It's boiling over here. Thing looks beautiful. Really evenly cooked. I mean, tell me it's not evenly cooked. It's evenly cooked, baby. Let's see. Fitzgaler Bus says slash. Yeah, man, I'll get back to the slash. Trust me, it's gonna be in the future soon. Let's see. JK341. Like I said, I'm here for the Nitrogang. Thanks, my dude. I appreciate it. Okay. Should I turn the pizza off, guys? Tell me what you want me to do in the comments. Should I turn off the pizza? Oh, Martin Burgess. That pizza looks good. What's up, man? What's up? I told you I was going to cook a pizza in this live stream, right? I wasn't kidding around. All right. Turn it off. I love your Prius, bro. Thanks, Oscar. You the man. Okay, I turned the pizza off, guys, because it's already like... But you know what? I'm actually going to spin it a little more. I want it to turn off on that side. This thing has a slight tendency to, like, kind of keep cooking when you turn it off. Let's see. Pizza slash. That's right. Fitzscaler Bust RC. Alright, we're going to turn it off in 3, 2, 1. That's it. It's off, baby. No more cooking for the pizza. Now I'm going to wait a little bit for it to cool down. Then we're going to cut it. So... the heating element still, you know, kind of maintains its heat. Honestly, I kind of forgot to put a cover here on top. I usually have a cover here to make sure it doesn't keep cooking. So what am I going to do about that? It's kind of a situation right now, actually. Let's see bottom. Chaos Nitro says he wants to see the bottom of the pizza. I'm going to show it to you. Don't you worry, man. Look at that. Look at that bottom of the pizza. It's nice and crispy. Do you guys see that bottom of the pizza? It literally kind of like a toaster on the bottom of this tray. I'm gonna put a link to this in my video description later on. Let me spin the pizza a little bit over here because I wasn't very prepared. I don't have like anything to cut this on, so it's still kind of hot here. But it'll be fine. It's gonna cool off in a little bit. Then I'm gonna cut this bad boy. Let's take a minute to respond to the comments here. RC guy, sorry I'm late. It's okay, man. Listen, I might upload this as a stream later on. I've actually saved the original files, so when I do these, I save the files, right? And then I could easily re-edit it and cut out all the nonsense. Sometimes I like blab around, you know? It happens. We're up to 65 people in the live stream. That's nice. I wonder if we're going to hit 30. I mean, what am I talking about? I meant 100, guys. I meant 100. I don't want to go down. Don't go down. You only want to go up, you know what I'm saying? Like your Nitro content. You don't want to go down in your Nitro content. Okay. Let's spin it a little more. I'm going to give it a few minutes because this thing is actually pretty hot. I guess I was too focused on, you know, putting enough RCs on the table that I didn't properly prepare. Okay. Jeremy White says, wow, that cooked fast. Dude, I told you, this is like 15 minutes and it's done. You know, we're only 20 minutes into the stream right now, and I put this on like 5 minutes after, you know, just talking for a while. What do we got? A Bass Star that says, OMG, now I'm hungry. That's why I cooked the pizza, my dude. You know, you often see me get pizzas. You know what? I'm not going to talk about the pizza. Let's try some carrot juice right now, actually. I'm a little thirsty. And carrot juice, baby. Nothing wrong with that, right? Okay, let's put this to the side. This MGT, the reason I have it here, I just wanted to give you guys an update. I am working on a video with it right now. I want to tell you, the 2-speed baby on this thing, it's insane. I have to adjust it a little bit. It shifts kind of early. But this .50 size helicopter engine, if you don't know, this engine, some of you guys know. But the engine in this MGT 8.0 is the second largest displacement engine in a ready-to-run Nitro monster truck ever. So the first largest would be in the Thunder Tiger EK4. But that was discontinued way before this ever came out. And then there's the Sen Genesis GST, which is a 7.7, so it's smaller than this. This still has the second largest Nitro motor ever in a monster truck. I would say, honestly say, in modern times, this is the largest, because the EK4, it's kind of an ancient design, and they're almost impossible to get at this point. So I would say this is a more modern RC. You could have still gotten these, you know, in like 2010 or so. Let's see what we got in the comments here. Derek Hitt says, you're my favorite YouTuber. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. That cooked awesome, Lauren Francis. I told you guys, this is like the ultimate damn pizza machine right here. You know, surprisingly enough, right? And it's crispy on the bottom too. Well, it's kind of hard for me to look at right now. It's still a little hot. I'm going to cut in like a minute maybe. Let's see. Lauren Francis, you are the only Nitro channel. Yeah, you know what? There's really not much, I guess you could call it ad revenue money in Nitro videos. There literally isn't any, you know. That's why people do crawler videos. Let me just put it that way. You put like a terrible crawler video where you say, oh, look how cool this axle articulation is. And then all these little tweens, you know, mostly kids, a lot of them, they have time to spend on YouTube. They're the ones that wind up watching it, and they have a lot of extra time. They'll, you know, watch your commercials. They're easy to convince. But my age group for, let's say, my typical content is more adults. About 35 to 50 is my average age group, literally, you know. So these are guys that know the hobby. They're not going to watch channels that are like idiots or just, you know, make things up or liars. They're just not going to do that. So it's pretty complicated. You know, I tend to always have relatively good facts for whatever I'm saying. Like even a claim like this, you know, if I said this was the largest Nitro motor ever put into the truck, instantly, you know, there'd be massive comments saying I'm wrong. So I got to make sure I'm right, you know, whenever I'm talking about stuff like this. Someone says, what's your opinion on Novorossi Elite 5? No idea, to be honest with you. We got Matt Thunder too. Nitro Mike is good too. Nitro Mike is one of my friends. I do watch his channel. You know, I talk to him once in a while. Nice guy. Yeah, MGT Rock, that's just nasty. That's right. I know you have two of them, right? Okay. Is it time to cut the pizza? It might be time to cut the pizza. And I want to ask you guys something. How come nobody has ever asked me anything about this RJ Speed Nitro kit at all? Like, nobody cares about this. I put this in every single video, and I purposely really don't talk about the box at all, because I just want to see if anyone's curious. Well, no one's curious, then time to cut the pizza, right? So to say. Get this out of the way a little bit. Okay. Okay, is it ready? This is one of those things. Okay, so the bed itself, I could touch it. It's cooled down. It's basically almost room temperature now. This thing dissipates heat pretty good. Let's see what we got in the comments. YouTube Cancer says, is the Red Cat Nitro RC good buy or not? Well, to be honest with you, you know, if you run any off-brand Nitro, normally, meaning you don't take it to like extreme bashing limits, they'll be fine. I've had an Xtr Nitro Rally Monster since 2012. If you look at like the history on my channel, guys, in terms of videos, I have over, I think at this point, over 600 videos. I started this channel with an Xtr Nitro Rally Monster, which more or less is an HSP, which is similar to a Red Cat. And that thing has never broken one time, not once. Of course, you know, I run it within its limits. The most I'll do is yell 2-speed baby at least, you know, 100 times a day. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Enjoy eating. I would love to see your RJ, Martin Burgess. Well, you know, one day I will build it. This is one of those things I bought like during, you know, the lockdown from COVID. It was on sale. I was like, maybe I'll build the Dragster kit, but then I just wound up buying other used Nitros, and that's where I'm at right now. Okay, so the pizza. Oh man, it's nice and hot. Let's cut this bad boy. I'm gonna move this to the side. So yeah, guys, this thing cooled down pretty fast. Oh well, the top is actually a little hot. We're gonna cut it right now. All right, cutting that pizza. Wow, this is not the best pizza cutter. I will tell you that right now. Actually, this pizza cutter sucks. But it'll be alright. It'll do the job. I don't care. Let's see. People wanted to see the bottom of the pizza before. Well, I'll show you the bottom of the pizza right now. Look at that. Nice and hot. Steaming, baby. Look at that steam. Okay. Let's look at the bottom. I could tell, honestly, it is fairly crispy, not soggy at all. You know, as I said, this is more or less a heated tray, the bed itself, right? Okay, let's try some of this pizza, baby. Man, it is nice and hot. Tastes great. And in case you're wondering, these are like the cheapest pizzas available at Costco. I was going to buy a chicken and drive over to Costco $5 chicken with my Primal Mt. That is still gonna happen. But, you know, then I was like, hey, listen, I just want some pizza for a show, you know? Psychic, no, how do you say that? Physic, I don't know. Did you pick up that OS21 TM for the T-Max? No, I didn't get it. Let's see. Oh, pizza tastes pretty good, actually. It's interesting, as soon as I started eating pizza, a lot of the stuff I wanted to say just kind of melted away. The irony. Look at the bottom. No oil, nothing. I didn't even put any kind of like cooking spray in the bottom of this. And this thing didn't even stick to it. It's amazing. Guys, if you could get this pizza cooker, like I said, I'll put a link to the item on Amazon later on. This thing is fun, man. All right. Twin Turbo Tony 93. King Motors and Rovin are the same. They're very similar. They're very similar. The difference is, you know, basically some of the feature sets are a little different, the color combinations, but other than that, mechanically, a Baja is a Baja, you know? Mmm. This is good. Okay, I'm gonna finish this slice and then we'll get to moving on. Mikey Mike says, 2 slice, baby. And later on, after the stream is over, it's gonna be half a pizza, baby, right? That's what it's gonna be, and carrot juice. Where's my carrot juice? Who took it? Oh, right here. Carrot juice is still here. Can't have this disappear. Piss me off. Tommy Dog says, what is your favorite Nitro 1/10 monster truck? Let me answer that with pretty much any Traxxas you can get. A lot of people will be like, oh, why you pick Traxxas? Oh, this and that. The reality is, I like what I can run. I like what I can get parts for, and what won't, piss me off when looking for parts. There's absolutely nothing wrong with Traxxas RCs. Just because they're, popular, they dominated the market, almost killed HPI, that does not negate that the product they sell is not terrible. It's how it is. I would say the T-Max is probably the way to go, the T-Max 3.3. It's gonna be 1/4 pizza, baby. Well, after the stream, it's gonna be half a pizza gone, baby. That's what it's gonna be. Let's see what we got in the comments right here. We're up to 70 people now. I don't know if this will go up more or not, but this sure is taking a while. Good day from Australia. Do you think Nitro RTR kits will ever be popular again? Will people be able to get their 2-speed babies? That's a great question, my dude. I love that. I would say the general public, the amount of people interested in mechanics or engineering or the way things actually work, it's pretty much a fixed number of people. It's always been a fixed number in terms of people in a hobby. And the guys that choose to run gas or nitro, those are those people. Those are like the gearhead guys. The guys that choose to run, and girls, the people that I should say the word people rather, people. The people that choose to run generally electric, they really don't care about the gas engines, the nitro engines. It's irrelevant to them. They're only looking for the final product. And the final product is the drive. The drive is what they care the most for. Now, for the Nitro gang, we care about everything. Way more, because we're detail-oriented. You know what? I'm going to shut up. I'm still hungry. It's 2-slice pizza baby time. Okay? That's the time. And then we'll continue talking, guys. And since this week I'm not afraid of my camera actually dying mid-stream, I could do this as long as I want. Oh yeah, look at that cheesiness, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's good. That's like a nice pizza. Glad HPI is back. Me too, my dude. I see some people here in the comments saying they support the Traxxas Nitros as well. Yeah. The thing is, there's really no reason to hate on Traxxas Nitro. Saying that it doesn't come with a big block, that's not even an argument. That's like saying milk is not water and you hate milk because it's not water. That's circular reasoning. That is not an argument I would ever actually make. If you say you hate Traxxas, well, back it up with some reason. Oh, they break. Everything breaks. Guess what? People break. That's why we have to go to the dentist, because we get damn cavities in our teeth. Like me right now. Someone says, Schunder W says, a nice nitro is like art. You're actually right. I actually do consider nitros to be kind of a work of art, just because the stresses in the materials that, are all in such a small space, they're enormous. Like, the amount of engineering that goes into making something like this actually run, it's insane, in my opinion. We got YouTube Cancer says, #1 fan from Ottawa, Canada. How you doing, dude? How you doing? Someone says, they just re-released 2 Savage bodies. Birdman 316 RC says, Dimitri, my brother, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? All right. In like a couple minutes, guys, you want to see what's inside this box? Tell me you want to see what's inside this box, because I want to see myself. But for now, let me chew my pizza. Someone asked me how to spell my name. Now, it really doesn't matter what's in the name. You could call me, you know, Stone Cold Steve Austin. You can call me The Undertaker. You could call me, don't call me Chris Benoit. You can call me John Cena. I don't care what you call me. As long as Nitrogang is in, you know, that's the middle name. Someone's asking 3.3 or 2.5R Traxxas is the way to go. Yeah, basically, they're good. I'll be honest with you. I have never had a single Traxxas engine failure. It has never happened. The reason is, a lot of my running, like in the videos, they are edited, of course, right? Because I want to portray the car as realistic. But in reality, oh, we got Benjamin Martinez. What's up, man? Oh, he wants to see what's in the box. I'm almost done. I just want to say, when you guys are running, like, a lot of times when people have engine troubles, you know, connecting rod breaking, stuff blowing up, that's because you're doing long, high sustained RPM passes. Generally, what I do is, you know, 1 or 2 speed passes, let the engine kind of idle there for like 15 to 20 seconds, and then you could go again. When you're doing these high RPM prolonged passes for over 5 to 6, 7 seconds, that's really where the stresses in the high RPM, you know, low lubrication is that's where it's going to transpire. That's where you're going to have engine problems. And in fact, the only engine I ever broke, which was the OS18TZ, that's because I thought that engine was so reliable, so top-notch, I did not even follow my own advice. I just kept doing speed passes back and forth, and of course, eventually, it just fully seized up. More on the 18TZ engine later, but for now, let's, oh, no, okay, it's not that hot anymore. Let me move some of this. Actually, no. First, we need some carrot juice, okay? All right, we got the carrot juice in. Let's move these RCs out of the way. Time to open up the box, baby. And I could have saved this unboxing for a different video, and chances are I still will, you know, talk about it in another video. It's pretty cool what's inside. I know what to expect, but this will almost be my first look at it as well. You know, other than what I know from the person that sent it to me. Okay. Is the pizza still here on the table? Okay, yeah, it's the pizza's here, baby. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Joshua Freitas says, are HPI Savages particularly known for breaking one-way bearings? I'll be honest with you, man. The one-way bearings, they're just basically a more or less a disposable item in terms of engine maintenance. After a couple years, they basically all just go bad. It's a matter of time. And, you know, when I say why you should use Traxxas Nitros, because their one-way bearings are accessible, they're everywhere. And you're not going to have problems getting engine parts. You know, for like a Savage, it might be a situation. A lot of times it's easier to just replace the engine with like a Dynamite .28 when it comes to that, you know, part. Okay, let's see what else we got. Some Mad Rich says, what you think of Nitro turbo engines? Is there a real benefit? Well, Nitro turbos, I mean, they do sell like these turbo kits, I guess you could call, for Nitro engines, but the reality is, on a gasoline car, like a car where you have substantially lower engine RPM, the turbo, it adds a lot of boost. And yeah, it crams extra air and fuel into the motor, right, for combustion, better combustion. A Nitro motor works completely different. The amount of air and fuel that's, you know, sucked in through the carburetor basically is a factor of your pipe, of your exhaust system, because there's a whole dynamic there going on between the back pressure system. So an external turbo on a Nitro motor, and many people have agreed, would do almost nothing. Actually, it would add weight, it would add complexity, and probably prevent you from buying another nice RC. So, yeah, no, you don't want that. A two-stroke motor is completely different than the principles of a four-stroke gasoline car engine. They're completely different, right? They don't even have a fuel pump if you think about it that way. So how is a turbo or supercharger for an RC going to do anything? It just isn't, other than maybe if you know, talking about it. Okay. Yeah, NLB says, because of how a two-stroke scavenges exhaust gas, a turbo won't work. Exactly. That's the best answer. It has to do with basically getting rid of the exhaust and the, you know, back pressure expansion chamber system. I'm not going to get into the exact details. I'm not a damn scientist, but I do like RC and pizza. Okay, let me put my computer here to the side. By the way, guys, this is what it looks like when I'm talking to you. So I see, you know, the comments here, and I see my own self talking, but it's not real time, as you could tell. Basically not real time. So sometimes if I'm reading the comments and it's like 15 seconds after, you understand the reason why. We got Wired RC. I'm happy to be part of the Nitro gang. So am I, my dude. So am I. We're at 80 watching now. Okay, I'm going to move the computer now. It kind of sucks because I honestly like to read the comments to see what feedback I'm getting. So, okay, before I open this box, Physic here says, what are your thoughts on the Losi MT XL? For a long time, I wanted that Losi, but they're very expensive on the used market. And honestly, the Roven offering with their current lineup is significantly better than anything Losi ever sold. I'll just be honest, in terms of value, in terms of the upgrades, in terms of part support at this point. If I could get an MTXL for like, you know, 600, I would, but like people are asking, you know, close to like 1,000 for them right now. And that's a lot for a used 23cc. I think they come with, like, you know, it's just, no, 29. Yeah, they come with a Dynamite 29cc. That's a lot for a used Losi, in my opinion. Okay. Let's move on. Okay, so the T-Max here, we're still in the situation phase with these wheel extenders, so we'll discontinue conversations on this for now. All right. And it's time. It is finally time, baby, for this box. Let's see. It's a pretty big box, actually, right? So, Craftsman, once again, this was donated by a viewer, Jeremy White. I really appreciate this kind of stuff, man, because it gives me content, and I love older RCs, you know, just how it is. All right, let me make sure everyone could see it. I'm going to use the pizza cutter to cut through the tape. All right. Destroy that tape, baby. 4 scoops. Who knows what 4 scoops is from? If you know what 4 scoops is from, put it wherever you want to put it. Okay, I ain't got no time to talk about scoops. We gotta open up RCs. We gotta rip this open. Actually, it's kind of hard to see, right? The perspective of where I am. Let me move this camera back a little. Okay, hopefully that's a little better. Oh, I'm gonna open this. That's what 4 scoops power does to you. Okay. I am going to pull out something. You know what? Let me get the computer back. This is actually pretty interesting for me as well. I am going to pull out one item at a time until we get to the RC. And I'm going to read the comments as well, because this is fun for me too, you know. All right. We're gonna pull one out. And first item. This is a giant wheel. What does everybody think this is? Now, if you know, you would know, right? Let's see, what is everyone saying? Okay, so this is a fit scale wheel. Does anybody know from what brand? There's basically only one brand that has, you know, a rim pattern like this. What's everyone saying? Someone says, what's up, Hybrid? What's up, guys? What's up? Nitro and Gas says, try offer up. Man, every time I try to make deals there's like these damn, you know, posers constantly asking for like crazy money or saying make an offer, not responding. And, you know, they're asking for way too much money. This is not how that works. Okay, so people are saying, oh, okay, I see one that is on the money right here. A lot of people are saying HPI 5B. Well, this rim pattern was never sold by HPI. Let's see what else we got over here. Use nitro fuel as pizza sauce. Maybe in the future, my dude. Just maybe. Red Cat. Okay, Red Cat, you're onto something. Yeah, this is basically only Red Cat. Someone is saying Red Cat Dune Buggy. It could very well be. So let's put this to the side. Let's see what else is in this box. MCD. No, definitely not MCD. HBI Baja Baby. No. So right now we're at Red Cat. I'll tell you right now, this is a Red Cat wheel. It's only a matter of which model is this, in fact. Okay, it's not the pizza model, that's for sure. Okay, Exceed. I know Exceed has like gas RCs that are basically HSP and Red Cat clones, so it could have been, but let's open it up. So there's just more tires, right? I'm not gonna take the rest of the, well, okay, we'll take one tire. There's a bunch of stuff in here. Just fillers. I'll show you inside the box like this. How about that? And then we'll, this thing is heavy. Okay. What does that look like to you? I am going to open it up a little more, but I want to give you guys kind of the point of view that I'm getting, right? What's everyone saying? Someone told me to put raisins on my pizza. Well, I got no raisins. Sorry. Rampage XT. Very close. It is not an XT. We're almost at 100 viewers right now. So let's see. I'm gonna wait a couple seconds here, give you guys a good point of view of what it is. Most of you should probably already know by now if you've you know, been in the gas RC hobby for a long time. Red Cat makes a Baja. RC Show Up says Red Cat makes a Baja. They do make a four-wheel drive Baja style chassis called the Dune Runner, but it really is not a Baja. It's still more or less a Rampage, in my opinion. It does look like a Baja, though. I will give it that. Let's see. Red Cat Racing front rims for Rampage Dune Runner. Yes, these are... Yeah, you could say that. I will agree to that. Oh, Red Cat Earthquake. Oh, no. This is a gas RC, baby. This is gas. We don't play around. Okay, you know what? Time to open this up. This stream is getting long. Kind of hard to do it here like this. Let's see. Let me give you a little bit. How about now? Jeremy White knows. Well, I bet you would know, my dude. I bet you would. Okay, I'm gonna open up in a little bit. I'm just taking a couple minutes here to read the comments because this is kind of fun for me, you know. You guys watch my videos, you'll see like when people approach me and talk to me about RCs, like I'll engage in, you know, a 10 to 20 minute conversation. Of course, what happens is I wind up wasting a lot of video space, but that's just the reality. I like talking about RC. You know, what can I tell you? Traxxas Bandit. Oh no, my dude, this is much bigger than that. This ain't no Traxxas in this box. Okay, so far, a lot of people are very close with the Red Cat. Of course, it is a Red Cat, okay? This chassis. This is a Red Cat MT style chassis. I don't want to say it's an MT because it's not. Okay, it says four-wheel drive. That's because it's a four-wheel drive, baby. Okay. Oh, this is actually pretty heavy. I can't take it out with like one hand. Okay. Let's open this up and we'll take a look. Oh, I'm struggling over here. Roll the red carpet out for that Red Cat. That's pretty funny. I should do that, right? Okay. Here we go. There's more stuff in the box. I'll open it up in a little bit. But for now, I just want to show you guys the chassis. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna set it down like this for now. Pretty heavy. So the wheel hubs are off, but they do come with these, you know, blue aluminum 23mm style hubs here. We'll take a look under the chassis in a little bit, under the body rather. Just want to read some of these comments first. Red Cat XB. You're close, but this is not an XB body, so no. If anybody else Someone says low C micro T. Come on. Come on. Good joke, though. I like that joke. Red Cat, yes, bringing back memories. I know, man. You know, people like to hate on this Red Cat Gas RC brand, but their chassis are very good. They're four-wheel drive. You have good suspension. You have okay parts quality, you know. Look at this thick shock tower in the front. You know, what's wrong with that? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, let me show you this side, guys. So clearly this is a Rampage chassis, but it's not an XT. So this is what they called a TT. I did find some information about this online. Now, when I do a video on it, I will fully talk about that. But for now, this is just, you know, like an unboxing look. I can't put pictures in during a live stream, so it's just not gonna happen. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I could do that. I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna show you right now on my computer what this is. I'm gonna show you guys what I found. And you'll see on the actual display here on my computer. It'll be quick. So this is the Rampage TT. If you want to look it up yourself, just look it up. The search result will lead to this. So that's the body it came with. I know for a fact that's the body. Okay. Let me remove the body here. Yeah, these bodies, right, it's pretty destroyed. It probably was damaged in shipping. I know the guy that sent to me, my Patreon supporter, Jeremy White, you know, he's an RC guy, and these things, you know, they're very brittle. I will give it that. They crack all the time. This is not Lexan. PVC, terrible body, but I like the design. You know what? It's honestly kind of unique. Maybe I could fix some of it, but I doubt it. Look at the chassis itself. So we have ourselves a basic Red Cat Rampage. I would call this kind of like an MT style chassis because of this contour in the chassis that bends up like that. Let's see what else we got in the comments here. So Red Cat Rampage TT, if you want to look it up, it has to be the TT model, which is what this is. In terms of what I can obviously tell that it needs, other than a good cleaning, usually carbs. Carbs almost right away. The carbs on these are almost always destroyed, and I could tell the primer bulb here, I can barely press it in. So chances are, you know, I'll try to start it later, but replacing a carb with like a replica carb is fine. I've done that many times. Other than that, engine-wise, this thing has a 26cc Fuelie. These are not real. I don't know why they put the word Fuelie. They're probably copying HPI at that time, but the word Fuelie means nothing. The only thing that matters is whether it's a CY or HY. And these, the Rampage series, they all use HY engines. They're reliable, but they're basically super low RPM motors. I will confirm that they are terrible in terms of RPM. Let's see what else. Someone says, gold currency, make a body out of that pizza. Man, you know what? Did I cut this pizza over here? I'm not sure if I fully cut it. I'm gonna take a little bit of a pizza break. Not bad, not bad. Let's cool down. RC Shelf says, are parts available for that Red Cat TT? Man, a lot of these parts are identical to, you know, every other Rampage that they make. I rarely even crash or break things, so for me, I really don't care about parts, to be honest with you. Like, I don't buy, well, this one was donated, but, you know, if it's like a Kyosho, personally, I would not buy a Kyosho today because they just discontinued almost their entire Nitro lineup, and even the ones that were sold up until recent history, the parts for them are impossible to get anyway. Let's see. Josh Random says, I got a Baja that's got a HY bottom end with a Rovin head. I'm guessing it's been rebuilt. Yeah, basically, yeah. These HY engines, I've ran them before. Not this exact one, but they are. The RPM is terrible. I've tested it all with the RPM meter. It is. We're talking 13,000 RPM. You know, when a basic Rovin engine, like a regular 30cc CY motor, you'll easily hit 17K even with a terrible tune, you know? Nitro Eugene, what's up, man? He says, what's up, my Nitro brother? what's going on? Okay, I'm gonna finish this pizza later. Let's see, some more obvious things. Let's move the camera up a little. Let's see, any other obvious signs of what I could tell with this? Well, I will be putting on a kill switch, right? I learned my lesson with the kill switch situation, but I could tell this button is fully recessed. It is no longer operable, so I will have to remove this fan shroud here and the cover. Check that out, but you know, it's no big deal. I'm just gonna put in a killer bee kill switch like I normally do. Let's see whether the motor will spin over. This is the most important part. I want to see whether this has any compression. Let's see. Okay, yeah. We got some... It spins over freely. Adequate compression is normal for a gas engine. You know, yeah, this thing is... It's pretty solid. We have the stock... they call this like a baffle pipe, you know, can pipe, muffler, whatever you want to call it. A lot of these old RCs... including the original HPI Baja, unless you got like the SS, they came with mufflers like this. So this is not like a Red Cat thing because it's cheap or whatever. This is like, I did the research on this before, and this came out in 2008. So only a couple of years after the Baja was released. I think the Baja came out in 2005, and it was sold originally like about 2006. The reason is I saw the original ads of the Baja in like a 2006 RC Car Action magazine. That's how I know. But other than that, you know, I will do like a full video on this. We'll check the gears, we'll check the spark plug, we'll look inside the motor. My typical, you know, RC prep that I do, which everybody should do. You know, you don't just get this thing, put the power, batteries, and boom. No, you don't do that. You know, here we go. So close look up at the chassis. You know, a good amount of thick aluminum. The servos are supported by aluminum, blah, blah, blah. You know, this is nothing really to discuss here. Personally, I like these Rampage chassis because they do not have center diffs. So I think they drift great because it's just a straight four-wheel drive setup. Now, let's see if there's anything else inside this box. Oh, box fell, guys. Box fell. Okay, some other parts inside this box. So Jeremy, it looks like he's included some Traxxas shocks for me. There was a video I was doing a while ago on a Traxxas Nitro Rustler, and I was having a hard time getting the original shocks for it because the guy that like basically let me work on it, wound up giving it to me, he bought these terrible Chinese aftermarket big bore aluminum shocks, and they're completely the wrong size. They do not fit. There's a lot of binding. You know, personally, I like the stock Traxxas shocks. You know, for like average running, it is adequate. So now, you know, the wheel hubs are off here. They're just inside here. Let me show you guys the wheel hubs. These are the wheel hubs. You know, I'm pretty sure Jeremy just took them off because the wheel pins would fall out, you know, or maybe just get damaged in shipping. But pretty cool type of stuff here. The bad thing about Red Cat and their wheels is they use a proprietary hub size. So I know you're thinking to yourself, oh, you couldn't run Baja wheels on this, right? This is a Hex. Well, unfortunately, these are 23 millimeters, not 24. Pretty much a disaster, right? I don't know why Red Cat would really like to screw their owners with that, but they did. You know, they did. Let's see. We got some comments here. Probably going to wind up, you know, a couple minutes more and I'll say see ya, and get back to fixing my nitros, you know? And then we're going to release a new video tomorrow, and we're all going to have fun again. That's how the Nitro Gang lives. Let's see. I'm going to read some of these comments. People saying, Nitro Gang, that's right, that's right. Rampage love your stuff. Now I need some Chinese chicken. Ha 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 ha. That's a good one. It's funny because I tend to eat a lot of Chinese food on my channel. Right? Let's see what else we got. I'm here for the pizza. Ron That RC says I'm here for the pizza. I'm gonna take a bite. I'm gonna take a bite of this pizza for you, bro. It's alright. Not exceptional. Pizza's pizza, man. It's just carbs. Who cares what it's like, you know? Many people don't know this, but the location that I live in is predominantly known for a very heavy Italian influence in terms of like the restaurant industry. That show, The Jersey Shore, was taped not far away from where I live. And if like people found out I was eating frozen Costco pizza like this, they would have a fit. They would be just totally irrational. Like the worst thing you could do in my local area is tell people you order Domino's. They'll be like, oh, how you eat that? Oh, get a pizzeria pizza. Reality is, it's just cheese, carbs, and sauce. Look, who cares? You get it in, you get it out, then you have time to run or work on your RCs. I'm not trying to spend a bunch of time ordering authentic Italian pizza where they spend hours of time, of some kind of whatever, making sauce. I just don't care about that. Let's see. Someone says, put a pizza cutter on a hex and mount it up. So someone wants me to do this. They want me to put the pizza cutter on the wheel. You know what? Someone has done a similar video. Person that is known for the term tumble-wumble, I think, right? You guys know who it is. Put in the chat here. Mr. Tumble-wumble over here. Put razor, I think he put saws on an RC and drove it. Honestly, that is extremely dangerous. I am surprised that that saw blade did not somehow rip apart due to just a high RPM, the vibration of the car. Of course, the saw blade is meant to rip apart wood or whatever material, but listen, I would not do that. The shrapnel that could come out of that, not a good idea. Okay, someone says, Anthony Manna says, just had spaghetti and meatballs with garlic bread, but pizza is still good. I hope you like that, man. What's going on? Someone says, in the Civic says, you think HPR will release the XL Savage again? Well, we already know the Savage X4.6 is back, and they did release the updated XL Flux. I really don't know if they're going to release any more Nitro models, to be honest with you. It looks like everything they've had was just re-releases, you know. In fact, I'm not even fully convinced they're brand new. They're new to me. They're new, like, out of the box. But is there any updates from the time before they got discontinued? Not really. Oh, yeah, Boogie Nitro, you're right, my dude. You are right. We're not going to say that. Last time I got into it with that guy, he basically almost killed my channel. He tried to destroy the Nitrogang, guys. He really thought that I was his main competitor. A person with, you know, hundreds of thousands of subs thinks a tiny channel like this is his competitor. What does that mean to you? I know, it's pretty odd. It's very odd behavior. Okay. What do we got in the comments? Lauren Francis says, have a great day, bud. I just ate breakfast because of your pizza. Made me hungry. Listen, man, sometimes you just want to eat. You know, what do you want to do? That's cool, man. Thanks for the comment. I appreciate that. Let's see. Would you sell that Baja? I don't know if you mean this or like my other Baja, but generally, I've only sold one gas RC in my entire life. It was like the first Rovan I ever bought, and the only reason I sold that gas RC, I'll tell you this, was just to get my friend into the hobby. That was the only reason. Otherwise, there's, you know, selling these gas RCs, like, if you sell it, like, what else are you gonna get? There's not much competition there. It's basically, you know, Losi, Red Cat. Well, I'm talking about in America. It's basically Losi, Red Cat, or some Rovan or King Motors. That's it. There's no other competition. That's basically it. You know, you sell one, chances of you getting something completely different is very low. Okay, there's like Vecta. I will agree to that, but personally, I don't want it. Let's see. Yo, much love, Hybrid, the online hobby guy. What's up, bro? I'm glad you could stop by and, you know, catch the stream. Just for kicks. Yeah, I see your comment here. Battle bots with the saw blades. Personally, I don't even know how that kind of content could like make it across YouTube. Like most of his audience is basically teenagers. It is just. I don't know if you guys saw like my first live stream. No, the second one. I opened up a poster I had, like an OFNA poster, and on the front of the poster there was like a girl in the bikini, right, holding up an OFNA buggy. Anybody remember that? Well, that video got demonetized just because of that. Okay? Just because of that. I had to like submit a claim, wait for like 2 days for manual review, just for like one damn commercial in a 40-minute video that had like 3 seconds of a girl in a bikini with an RC car on a poster. You know, and people are getting away with like ideas that honestly are very dangerous. You know, I would never recommend something like that. Just it is not a good idea. The liability in that is insane. Okay. Oh, Gasman45, yo man, finally caught you live. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I try to do this live stream like later than I normally do. This is cutting into my workout time and RC repair time, right? Because usually on Saturday, I like to go and run RCs, you know, with my buddies. Tomorrow I'm planning up a pretty good Nitrogang RC meet. Actually, one of the Nitrogang members, Max, came down to RC with me like 2 weeks ago, I think. And that video is going to be edited. It will be up soon. Also, I have, tomorrow I'm supposed to be doing like a Zoom meeting. Oh, what's up, Tough Guy 40? Tough Guy 40, man. I miss you, man. How you been doing? I haven't seen any uploads from you later. Well, recently, rather. Let's see, we got some other stuff. Yeah, Tough Guy, man. Thanks for checking out the Nitrogang, man. I know you mostly run electrics, but listen, RC is RC. You gotta appreciate what you run, you know. I may put down some electrics once in a while, but I want us all to be clear. We're allowed to have a 4-to-1 nitro to electric ratio. That means for 4 nitros or gas, basically any 4 internal combustion RCs, you're allowed to have 1 electric rather. That's the ratio. You know, in my last Primal RC video where I drove that electric conversion, people were like, "Oh, hybrid, he left the Nitrogang. He, you know, left humanity behind." If you know who I'm talking about, Mr. 4 Scoops Rich Piana. The reality is that electric Primal RC conversion was highly sophisticated. You could exclude that from the 4-to-1 nitro to electric ratio, guys, and you will still be in a Nitrogang. The reason is that truck still maintains the entire gas drivetrain. And you know how basically in an electric the brakes are from the motor, right? The motor, you know, applies brakes. Well, in the Primal conversion, it still maintains, you know, the fixed disc brakes that the truck comes with. And the reverse is still operated from the remote. It's actually a genius design. Someone said in a comment, I was actually having like a minor argument with them. They're like, "Oh, I could build a better system than that for cheaper with a bigger ESC with more power." I don't think so. That system was highly custom. The guy that designed it, Chris Fine, people have said in the comments in that video that they have his electric conversions from like 10 years ago. And those trucks are still going strong. Absolutely no problems. You know, it's a custom job, guys. Water cooled with a damn radiator, you know, on an electric motor. No one has that. I just call it what it is. Paul Pochi, he says he's at 20-2, so that's basically, we're going to reduce that proportion, my dude. You're at 10-1, okay? I was a math tutor back in college, so try to reduce your you know, proportions. I'm just kidding. You can do whatever you want. You're in the Nitrogang, right? That's how we live our life. Some Vito Beats says, "Have you tried FW06? I think that's the Kyosho, right? No, I have not. No, the only Kyosho I have is a Kyosho Fox that was donated to my channel by a viewer, but that thing needs an engine, all electronics, some other parts, some of the drivetrain, no big deal. But, you know, even getting a clutch belt for that RC, it's like $50 because the part's only available in like Taiwan. It's like that. Run that RC. I will be Electrogang. I only have 2 nitros and over 40 electrics. Man, we can still make you an honorary Nitrogang member just for watching this stream, you know? That's what it is. I have electrics too. I really just don't talk about them that much, to be honest with you. And in fact, I've sold a good amount of mine in recent history. During this whole COVID outbreak thing, like, that was the time to sell your RCs, guys. Like, back when they were all discontinued online on eBay, well, sold out online rather, on eBay, if you list your RCs, man, that was like the time to get top dollar for them. Right now, also, a lot of nitros are going for a lot of money. Like, that's why you really haven't seen me buy a lot of RCs lately, because they're too expensive. I only buy them like at the bottom of the barrel pricing, and just move on with life, you know. Let's see, what else I'm gonna... Sean's RC Adventures. What's up, man? Thanks for coming and checking out the stream. All right, guys, I'm gonna maybe answer a couple more questions and I'm gonna roll, you know. So if you have any final words, let me know. I'm gonna respond to you right now. Let's put the body back on. I gotta say, I kind of like the way this thing looks. It's kind of badass, you know. I normally don't use words like badass, but this is badass. Let's see. Have the Kyosho's USA Nitro Crusher. Yeah, the Kyosho rare, too rare for me. Tommy Dog, is 4 nitros to 2 electrics. Is 4 nitros to 2 electrics okay? Well, if you reduce it, that's a 2-to-1 ratio, my dude. So you're at 50%. You gotta get those numbers up. It's okay, I'm just kidding. Once you're in a Nitrogang live stream, you're an honorary member. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Yeah, RC Show-Off says, I sold 5 electrics on eBay, used the money for a Revo and a Jado 3.3. That's good thinking, my dude. Let's see what else we got. I'm not seeing a lot of questions coming in here in terms of whatever. So, a couple minutes and we'll call it a day. How do you guys like the live stream? I might edit it and load it on my channel later. We'll see. Someone says, love your enthusiasm. Shadow Jig says, love your enthusiasm, but Nitro is so darn expensive. Do you think Nitro RCs will survive long term? To be honest with you, I don't think Nitro is really any more expensive than electrics. Let's just take an average Traxxas, right? Let's take like a Traxxas Nitro Rustler or Nitro Slash. They're in the mid 300s, brand new. They'll hit 50 miles per hour stock. You know, a Jado will hit over 65 stock for about $460 or so dollars. Any Arma, let's say a 3S, will be like a little bit cheaper than that, right? But then you got to get the lipos. Well, you got to get fuel. I would say they're reasonably similar in terms of price, you know, like out the door type of stuff. Probably somebody will disagree with me. But if you're looking at any of the fit scale electrics, they're significantly more than an 8 scale Nitro monster truck like a Savage 4.6X. Like, that is undeniable, is what I'll say. Man, I like looking at this body. I don't know why. Fortunately, it's cracked all over, but that's just how they are. This is going to be running, you know, killing some electrics on the track soon. Hopefully. Let's see what else we got. Dan Charella says, watch you all the time. Nitro will live on. That's right, man. Nitro's never going to die on this channel. The reason is our motto, running rich and loud. There's actually meaning behind that. The richer you run, the longer your engine will be alive. Well, to a degree, of course. We're not talking about like so rich that like you're overflowing with money like our ex-president. No, we're not talking of that level rich. Although if you get there, I'm proud of you. Let's see. Someone says, Arma Raider BLX hits 60 out of the box on 3S. I don't know, man. I had those 3S Armas. They're very good. I've speed tested new ones. They hit 53. But I'll be honest with you, like, you know, they just don't matter to the Nitrogang. That's all there is to it. They just don't matter. I don't find myself interested in driving them. Or do they achieve a top speed? The answer is yes. Does the Nitrogang care? The answer is no. How you like that? Let's see. Kyosho Neo 3.0. I have like 2 brand new Kyoshos in a box. Buggies, I'll probably never run them. That's just how it is. Let's see. CT, just want to say thanks. Got my Banggood buggy and love it. Congratulations, man. I actually have to still break in my Banggood 8 scale Nitro buggy that I bought a while ago with the Force engine. I still haven't done that, but as soon as the weather warms up, I'll be doing that. TK Mo says, I think your camera does have a little fisheye. Well, yeah, we're using like in this mode, it's recorded in wide, and I'll be honest with you, without using the wide mode, the objective that you would see would not even include this pizza. And I don't ever want to make a live stream that does not include a pizza anymore in my life. So we're going to be using this mode, right? Because this is the pizza Nitrogang mode. You know what I'm saying? T-Max Mike 8S here. What's up, Nitrogang Mike? How you doing, my dude? Thanks for checking out the stream, man. I don't know how long you've been here, but I hope you watch it later, man. We had some fun. I cooked the damn pizza over here. It's a little bit cold now, but you know, I have half a pizza left right here. Pretty interesting. Arma tough until you crash it and can't get parts. You said it without me saying it, my dude. You know, like, people run those cars harder than I think most people run Nitros. So there's also an element of that. You know, you just expect a new Arma to have this image of toughness, and they're as tough as the parts are. There's absolutely nothing wrong with an Arma. I've raced against them many times, but once again, the Nitrogang we just don't care. You know, I'm not saying they're terrible. They're not terrible. It's just we don't care. That's just what it is. Oh, Nitro Mike is saying eating pizza too, no joke. Congratulations, man. That's what we do. We run Nitros and we eat pizza, you know. All right, guys. Oh, hold on. Someone's asking me a pretty serious question here. I'm going to respond to this one. Shadow Jig, do you have any 70s team associated Nitros like a RC10, RC100, 200, or 300? The answer is no. The oldest team associated Nitro I have is like a 1994 RC10 GT, the one with like the silver tub chassis. Those older ones, they're very collectible now, I'll be honest with you. But in terms of like where I drive normally, they'd basically be undrivable at that point. You know, for me, there's just is no value in going that old. You know, personally, I like the Nitro segment. For me, I would say about 1995 and up. That is like the sweet spot when things became more standardized. Like before, like the 1990s, the Nitros were mostly kits. Things were built back then, you know, and they go for a lot of money. Let's just call it what it is. They go for a lot of money. If I can get a team associated, RC300 for a good value, I would. But they're all like in the 500 and up range at this point. Just not gonna happen for me. You know, I'm pretty realistic with what it is. My opinion is it's better to have more RCs than to have very, very collectible, rare, very few RCs. You know what I mean? Because then you can't ever run them. You break them and you're pissed at yourself. The online hobby guy says, gotta go, brother. See you later, my dude. Everyone has a great night full of love and positivity. That's right. That's right. I'm glad you and everyone else that's on the stream could make it. I'm going to wind it down now. I'm looking at my camera and I'm at 1 hour and 10 minutes. Now that is life. I bet you're wondering, you want to know what I did, didn't you? Well, that's a Nitrogang secret, baby. Let's see. Any cheap, fast RC boats for under 100? The answer is yes and no. There's like a couple boat videos I did on my channel on a brushless boat. Just check it out. You'll see it's like me with a yellow boat somewhere. They're like about 140 for the ready to run. They're very good. But you're really not going to get a good hobby grade under 100. You know, it'll pretty much be like a WL Toys model at that point. Let's see. All right, guys. Matthew Fountain, what's up, man? Thanks for being a subscriber. Just wanted to make sure I read your comment on air. You know, thanks so much. Everyone's saying goodbye. I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. Parkour Personal Training PT. Thanks for checking this out and supporting, of course, you know, as always. Someone's saying, are you going to get a low C5B? The answer is probably not. Unless, you know, I get super lucky, someone gives me one, but I will not look for any low C other than maybe the DBXL. And I've been looking for those, and they go for too much money. I'm just not going to do it. Tough guy, thanks so much, man. That's it, guys. Everybody, I hope you liked the stream. Maybe next time I'll cook a different pizza. You know, it might have some stuff on it. I don't know. This was like the cheapest pizza I could get at the time. You know, we got some carrot juice, right? We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated whether I do a live stream again next week. Sergio M, love the channel, Dimitri. Nitrogang, thanks, my dude. I appreciate it. We're at 90 people now, and I am going to say bye to everyone now. I'll probably stay here in the comments for a little while, you know, to talk to you guys. But for now, let's see. How do we turn the stream off? I'm kidding. I know exactly how to turn it off. Or do I? That's a good question. All right. While I figure this out. Oh, someone said Stromboli. Don't make me hungry, bro. Don't make me hungry anymore. Come on. Oh, Yo Vlogs, one of my old friends on YouTube. What's up, man? I miss your videos. I hope you're okay over there. Yo Vlogs, check him out, guys. He runs a couple cool nitros and gas RCs. Cool dude. He watches my channel for like a long time. That's kind of like some of the thing I like about the YouTube community. I don't even want to say the Nitrogang community, but the YouTube community. I watch a lot of small YouTubers. To be honest with you, I prefer the small YouTubers. Now, you know, depending on what you consider this channel, that's up to you. My style of content is pretty much never going to change. I'm never going to get a crawler and say this is the best RC ever. It's just not going to happen. If you want to get a crawler and say it's the best RC ever, you know who to watch. It's a person that yells Tumble Wumble all the time, right? And then tells me that I have clickbait videos. Because that's what he actually did. He said I have clickbait videos. You ever seen clickbait videos on my channel? My thumbnails are literally from the video. That defies the definition of a clickbait video. You know, unless I'm mistaken, which I'm not. Because chances are, I'm correct. Okay, guys, that's it. A rant over. I'm done ranting.